Hello, it's the Reading Bug here. Today's episode of Reading Bug Adventures is sponsored by Penguin Young Readers Group, a global leader in children's publishing, with wonderful early reader biographies, such as I Am Walt Disney, from the Ordinary People Changed the World series, written by Brad Meltzer and illustrated by Chris Eliopoulos. Please help support our sponsors by purchasing I Am Walt Disney at thereadingbug.com or your local independent bookstore.
Hello, reader. Welcome to Reading Bug Adventures. This week, it's a bonus full-story episode of our baseball adventure. A trip back in time to Ebbets Field to see the great Jackie Robinson play. Thanks for listening. Reading Bug Adventures is mixed and mastered by Resonate Recordings and made possible by our sponsors and by listeners like you. Please take a moment to review this podcast. It really helps. And to learn more about how you can help support us, please visit our page at patreon.com. The stories and music for our podcast are all original, imagined, written, performed, and produced by the team at The Reading Bug, our independent children's bookstore. Learn all about us and shop for millions of books at thereadingbug.com. You can also support The Reading Bug by becoming a Reading Bug Box subscriber or gifting a subscription to every young reader you know. Reading Bug Box is a monthly delivery of books and gifts hand-selected to match the unique age, interests, and reading level of every child. It's a perfectly personalized gift for any newborn, toddlers, or young readers in your life. Subscribe today at readingbugbox.com. Okay, reader, are you ready to go on an exciting adventure with me and the Reading Bug? Then what are we waiting for? Let's fly! It's time for a Reading Bug adventure.
It's a Reading Bug adventure. There's lots of fun in store. Just inside our book bag, there's new places to explore. Grab your crayons and paper and your imaginations too. The Reading Bug and I can't wait to share our trip with you.
Hi, reader. It's wonderful to see you. And thanks for joining me in the Reading Bug's garden today. She said she had someone special she wanted us to meet. But I wonder where she is. I'm certain that we're supposed to get here right now to meet her special friend and start our new adventure. But I don't see her anywhere.
Lauren, reader, over here. Sorry to be running a little bit late. I was just talking to my friend about our trip today, and I lost track of time. Come here. I'd like you to meet my friend, Shane.
Oh, hello, Shane. It's so nice to meet you. Any friend of the Reading Bug is a friend of ours. Isn't that right, reader?
It is wonderful to meet you, Lauren, and you too, reader. I've heard all about you and your incredible adventures from the Reading Bug. I'm very impressed at how brave and adventurous you are.
That's very nice of you to say, Shane. How do you know the Reading Bug?
Wait! Don't tell them yet, Shane. It's a clue to where we'll be adventuring today, Lauren. You see, I saw Shane reading a great book in the garden one day, and we found we have a love for the great American pastime in common.
The Great American Pastime? What's that?
Well, here's a hint. The book I was reading was one of my absolute favorites. 42 is not just a number by Doreen Rappaport.
42. But that is a number, isn't it, Reading Bug? I'm sorry, Shane, but that clue isn't helping me guess where we'll be going on our adventure.
Since I met Shane, we've both been reading a lot of other books about the same thing, and the special person who wore the number 42. And I brought them all in my book bag for our adventure today. Here are a few more of our favorites. The Hero, Two Doors Down by Sharon Robinson, Jackie and Me by Dan Gutman, and The Secrets of Ebbets Field by Richard Seidman.
Oh, okay. I know Ebbets Field. That was the original baseball stadium for the Dodgers before they moved from Brooklyn to Los Angeles, right? I lived in Brooklyn for a little while. Is that where we're going on our adventure today, Reading Bug?
Yes! Great guess, Lauren. And I also brought The Greatest Ballpark Ever, Ebbets Field and the Story of the Brooklyn Dodgers by Bob McGee. But that's not all. You still haven't figured out Shane's clue, the number 42.
Oh, yeah, 42. In baseball, there are 3 outs. There are also 3 strikes, 4 balls, and 9 innings. But 42? Do you know, reader?
Let me give you one more hint from my book bag. I think this one will help you a lot. Shane, want to tell her the name of the book we just read together?
Sure, here it is. It's by Betty Bow Lord, and the title is In the Year of the Boar and Jackie Robinson.
Jackie Robinson! Of course! He wore the number 42 on his baseball jersey, didn't he? Really, Reading Bug? Are we really going back in time to see Jackie Robinson play baseball?
Yes, yes, yes! There are so many great baseball players who played for the Dodgers. Players like Pee Wee Reese. He was a shortstop and third baseman who stole 232 bases and had over 2,000 career hits. Or Sandy Koufax, a pitcher and the youngest player ever named to the Baseball Hall of Fame. There was also Roy Campanella, who many people think was the greatest catcher of all time. But no player was more famous or more important than Jackie Robinson. He played for the Dodgers for 10 years and was known throughout the country for his hitting and for stealing bases, too. But he was the most important baseball player of his time for another reason, too.
Yes, Jackie Robinson was an inspiration to me as a child. He was an exceptional athlete. In addition to being great at baseball, he was the only UCLA student who lettered in 4 sports in 1 year: baseball, football, track, and basketball. He also won golf and tennis championships. Then, after college, Jackie joined the Army, but when he left the Army, he couldn't find a good job. He was certainly good enough to play football or baseball professionally, but back in the 1940s, black and brown-skinned people like Jackie weren't allowed to play professionally for either Major League Baseball or the National Football League.
That's right. We read all about it in 42 is not just a number. Didn't we, Shane? At the time, professional baseball and football leagues discriminated against black people just because of the color of their skin. So Jackie had to play for the Kansas City Monarchs, an all-black baseball team that was part of the Negro League, rather than follow his dreams of playing Major League Baseball.
But Jackie kept dreaming and working hard, and he eventually was invited, as the first black player ever, to play in the major leagues, opening doors for so many exceptional black baseball players after him. He was a real inspiration to me as a child, and even now that I am much, much older.
Wow! Reading Bug, what an amazing baseball adventure you've planned for us. And such a wonderful opportunity for Shane to meet her childhood idol. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get going.
Oh, no, Lauren. I'm afraid I'm not going with you today. I'd love to go, but I'm much too old for such a long trip and wild adventure, and my wheelchair makes travel much, much more difficult.
Your wheelchair? Oh, Shane! I hadn't even noticed. But of course. Look, reader, Shane is sitting in a chair that has 4 wheels. 1 large wheel and 1 small wheel on either side. It looks like Shane's wheelchair may be electric-powered because it also has a joystick on the front of the armrest, which probably helps Shane steer. Instead of pushing the wheels by herself or having someone push the chair for her, Shane can move around almost like she's in a small car.
That's right, Lauren. This wheelchair is electric and helps me get around all on my own, although I still need plenty of help on stairs and many other places.
And look, reader, on the back of the chair is a blue and white flag with the big letter D on it.
For my very favorite baseball team, of course, the Dodgers. I've had a pennant tied to the back of my wheelchair for as long as I've been in a chair. The first one was a gift from my dad.
Shane, what happened? Did you hurt yourself?
Oh, no. Not recently anyway, dear. I've been in this wheelchair for a long, long time. You see, back in 1947, there was an illness, a virus called polio. It was like a bad case of the flu for most people, but some people like me got very, very sick, and some of those people lost the use of their legs. Jackie Robinson's first Major League Baseball game was going to be on April 15th, 1947, and my dad bought tickets for the 2 of us. But on April 14th, I came home from school with a very bad headache and fever. My mom and dad sent me straight to bed, but when I finally woke up, I was in a white room I didn't recognize, inside a big humming box, and there were eyes looking in at me and rubber hands reaching in and poking me with needles. You see, I had contracted the polio virus.
Oh no, Shane, that's terrible.
Yes, it was, and because of my illness, we missed the baseball game too, although Daddy told me the Dodgers won 5-3. He promised we'd see another game as soon as I got better. But I was very sick and had to stay in the hospital for several months. So we listened to games together on the radio instead. We listened to every game. In some of the games, don't you know, Jackie was booed by the fans who said that a black player shouldn't be allowed to play in the major leagues. But no matter what they did or how tough he had it, Jackie never gave up and he never gave in. He held his head high and he kept playing the best ball that he could, day in and day out. He inspired me to get out of that hospital, and he has inspired me every day since.
Oh, Shane, he must have meant so much to you. How I wish you could come with us.
Oh, but I can.
What? I thought you said that...
Not this old, weary me, but my younger self. We never did make it back to Ebbets Field to see Jackie play. Once I left the hospital, I was stuck in this wheelchair for good. So I'm asking you to please travel back to find me and get me to that ballpark. Oh, and when you go, please deliver this letter to Jackie for me, would you? I wrote it years ago when I was still a child, but never did send it. I've kept it and read it often to help inspire me to overcome the obstacles that I have faced.
What a great idea. And of course we'll help you, Shane. Won't we, reader? And Shane, we'll do something else for you, too. We'll illustrate our adventure today so we can retell the story to our friends and family and to you when we return. Reader, did you remember to bring crayons and paper with you today so you can draw illustrations of everything we see and do on our adventure? Illustrators draw the pictures in the books we read, and just like them, you can draw pictures of everything we experience. At the end of today's adventure, we'll take a bit of time to listen to music and draw our illustrations. But you're welcome to stop and draw anytime. Just pause the program and press play again when you're ready to continue. I can't wait to see all the pictures you'll draw. If you didn't remember to bring crayons and paper, don't worry. Just press pause or have a grown-up do it for you and get them now. The Reading Bug and I will wait right here for you.
Great! Now, time is wasting away. Let's get you into that magic book bag and onto your adventure.
Yes, Shane, almost ready. But before we go, we need to get stretched out, relaxed, and ready for our adventure. You can see baseball players stretching their legs, arms, backs, and bodies before every baseball game. And just like them, we need to prepare. Today, let's all stay seated so Shane can stretch along with us. Are you ready? Wiggle your fingers. Are you wiggling? Great! And stretch your arms up high over your head. Perfect.
Stretch up high, touch the sky, crouch down low and wiggle your toes. Swing your arms from side to side. Let's get ready to go. Stretch up high, touch the sky, crouch down low and wiggle your toes. Swing your arms from side to side. Now we're ready to go.
Thanks, Lauren. I feel all stretched out now and ready to travel back in time to 1948 to see Jackie Robinson play a game at Ebbets Field. But first, we'll need to find young Shane. I'm not sure how long it will take to find her, so we better get going now. Is everybody ready? Great. Now, magic book bag. Take us out to the ball game. Take us out to the crowd. When we find Shane, we'll all race to the park to see the ball game and get home before dark. So let's count and all flap our bug wings. We're off, no zigs and no zag. Counting 1, 2, 3, and we're into the old book bag.
Reader, look! The Reading Bug is opening her book bag, and it's growing bigger and bigger, big enough to fit us all inside. And look at all the swirling words and images in there. I see a giant old baseball park that looks like a brick fort, a bright green baseball field and brown dirt diamond framed with cheering fans. And I see baseball players dressed in white and blue uniforms with blue baseball caps. I also see lots of my favorite baseball foods: popcorn, peanuts, lemonade, and Cracker Jacks floating through the ballpark. And look, there are lots and lots of funny words like blouser, deuce, blooper, flutterball, balk, and yacker.
Is everybody ready? Let's quickly jump back in time to find young Shane and get her to Ebbets Field. On the count of 3, jump into the book bag with me. 1, 2, 3, jump!
Let's jump inside our book bag. What will we find there? Imaginations run away. What's in our book bag? Our trusty book bag. What will we learn about today?
Here we go again. Goodbye, Big Shane. I promise we'll meet Jackie Robinson for you today. Look, reader, my watch is going backwards, faster and faster and faster, as the pictures and words from the Reading Bug's collection of books swirl around our heads. And look straight ahead. I can see the skyline of New York City, the Statue of Liberty, the Brooklyn Bridge, and the Empire State Building. That was the tallest building in New York City in the 1940s. And look around. I see several large, beautiful green parks in the middle of all the tall New York buildings. And it looks like we're about to land in one of them right now. Hold on tight!
Wow! Lauren, reader, look! It's a beautiful sunny day outside. Perfect weather for a baseball game. Let's hop out of the book bag and quickly find our way to young Shane and to Ebbets Field.
You're right, Reading Bug. It is a beautiful day. It's a warm, early summer day, and the sun is high above us in the sky. But where are we? This definitely is not a baseball stadium, although there are several kids playing baseball on the large grass field in front of us, just there. There are people everywhere enjoying the beautiful weather. Some are walking about, and others are lying on the grass, eating snacks and reading books.
It looks like we're in a large park, Lauren. There are tall green trees surrounding the grass fields. And look over there. The walkway leads to a beautiful stone tunnel.
You're right, Reading Bug. This is Prospect Park in Brooklyn, New York, of course. I used to live just around the corner. Or I will live just around the corner many years from now. The magic book bag took us back several decades into the past, so it looks a little different from what I remember.
Lauren, reader, look. Over there watching the children play baseball, there's a small girl in a wooden wheelchair. Do you see her? Do you think that could be Shane?
I think it might be, yes. See how there's a blue pennant with a white D on the flag flying above her back of the chair? That must be the pennant her dad gave her.
How incredible it is to see her as a small child. She can't be more than 8 years old. She's wearing a pretty blue and white jumper and has bright white sneakers and long knee socks on. Her hair is done in 2 cute braids, one on each side of her head. She's with a woman who looks like she might be her mother, and they're both watching the children play baseball on the field in front of them. Her mother is seated on a blanket on the ground, and Shane, of course, is sitting in her wheelchair. Unlike the wheelchair Big Shane uses, this one is made out of wood. It almost looks like a chair that you'd see at a dinner table, except that there are 2 big wheels, one on either side. Shane told us that she has been in a wheelchair ever since her legs stopped working because of polio. It must be her. Let's go say hi.
Hello there. Excuse me? Hi. Do you mind if I sit with you to watch the game? My name is Lauren, and this is the Reading Bug and our reader friend.
Oh, hi. Well, my mom says I'm not supposed to speak to strangers, but I guess it's okay since she's right here with me. Mom?
Hello. Of course you can sit here with us. We would be happy to have some company. I'm Linda, and this is my daughter, Shane.
Shane, it is her, Lauren.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you, Mom. You haven't missed too much of the game, but I'll catch you up. We're in the bottom of the second inning, and the team in blue is at bat. The red team scored 1 run in the first, but we stopped a rally with a terrific catch in center field. And now the blue team has runners at second and third with only 1 out. And their best hitter is coming to the plate. I always root for the blue team.
Okay, honey, let's let our new friends watch the game in quiet.
No, it's okay, really. I love how excited you get about baseball, Shane. We're really not new friends either. You see, the Reading Bug, our reader friend, and I all come from the future, where you're old enough to be a grandma, Shane. So we've already met before, many, many years in the future.
In the future? Okay, that's enough of that. My little girl may be in a wheelchair, but that doesn't give you the right to make fun. I'm afraid I'm going to need to ask you to leave.
But Mom, the baseball game.
Oh, no. We're not making fun, I promise. I'm sorry, I should have explained.
Yes. Big Shane told us you wouldn't believe we were from the future. So she told us a secret about you that only she would know. Do you want us to tell it to you?
Okay, yes. I'll go along with this imaginary time travel story, if you'd like.
Great. Shane told us that you had a secret passion that you never shared with anyone but her.
Why, whatever on earth are you talking about?
She told us you wanted to become an author when you were growing up, and that you have kept journals filled with the stories you've written ever since you were little. You've never showed them to anyone, not even your husband, but you began reading them to Shane when she came home from the hospital and couldn't go outside or play with her friends.
My stories? But how? Unbelievable.
It's true. It's true. Isn't it, Mama? Even though I spent months in the hospital and I've been stuck in this wheelchair, I feel like I've been everywhere because of Mom's stories. She took me on a hot air balloon ride over New England to see the leaves change colors in the fall. And we've been on an African safari to visit the gorillas in Rwanda. We've even gone to the gold country in California to pan for gold.
No. This can't be true. You can't be from another time, and yet you are right that only Shane knows the secret. So you must be telling the truth about where you've come from. Oh my, I have so many questions for you about the grown-up Shane.
Linda, your stories made quite the impression on Shane, as you can already tell. In the future, Shane still has your journals at her home, and they are her most prized possession.
Oh, sweetie. So you're really from the future? I recently read an amazing book about time travel called The Time Machine by H.G. Wells. Is it like that?
We'd love to be able to stay a while and talk to you about the future and Big Shane. But time is marching on, and we're here because we need to take young Shane on an adventure with us.
An adventure? Oh no, I'm not sure she's ready or able to join you. Not with her wheelchair. No, Shane's adventures are best left to the pages of my writing journals, I'm afraid.
But Big Shane asked us to take her. She's the whole reason for our adventure today. To see Jackie Robinson play baseball at Ebbets Field.
Jackie Robinson? Ebbets Field? Oh, Mom, can I go with them, please? You know how much I love the Dodgers, and I've been so bored this summer. My friends are afraid that I'm still contagious, so I haven't had anyone to play with. Pretty please, let me go on an adventure today.
Oh, honey, I'm afraid your friends are underestimating how hard it will be to get you to Ebbets Field, or into the stadium for that matter, in your wheelchair. Brooklyn is a big city with lots of traffic.
Look out! Foul ball coming right this way!
Yikes!
Caught it!
Shane! That was an incredible catch! The foul ball was coming right at us.
My legs may not be working anymore, but these hands and arms are still sharp. And my mom keeps telling me I can do anything. Right, Mom? Right?
Oh, okay. Yes, you can go. But please be careful with my precious little girl. She really hasn't been out anywhere except the park since her illness. And don't stay away too long. I'll meet you back here at the carousel in the park at sunset. Be good, Shane. Blow me a kiss.
We'll do better than that. Everyone, let's all blow Shane's mom an air kiss together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, kiss! And I promise we'll be careful. We're skilled adventurers, aren't we, reader? We've been chased through a prehistoric jungle by a T-Rex before, so Brooklyn shouldn't be any trouble at all.
A T-Rex? What? Wait!
I'm afraid there's no time. We really have to dash. Lauren and Reader, grab Shane's wheelchair and push. Bye-bye. See you at sunset.
Yes, of course. It's a little hard to push it in the grass, but up ahead there's a path. Help me push, Reader. Once we get to the path, it should be much easier. We need to get out of the park as quickly as we can.
Whee! It's really fun when you're pushing me. Okay, now that we're on the path, one quick adjustment. Can you back the wheelchair up while I lean back? There we go. Now we can go much faster with the 2 front wheels of my chair up in the air.
Lauren, Reader, look. That yellow and black car right in front of us is a classic New York taxi. Instead of using their own cars, people have used taxis and taxi drivers to get around New York and other major cities for more than 100 years.
And good news, that taxi is empty. Quickly, let's flag it down and get inside. I'm sure the driver can take us to Ebbets Field. Look, the taxi stopped for us. Quickly, everyone inside. We'll need to help Shane in, I think, and put her wheelchair in the taxi's trunk. Hey, wait! Come back! Reader, Reading Bug, did you see that? The taxi took off before we could even get in. What's up?
Oh, yeah. I should have told you. That happens a lot when you're me. Taxi drivers just don't want to stop long enough to load my wheelchair into their trunk and help me get into the car. Lauren, Reader, Reading Bug, I'm sorry I'm such a burden. Maybe I should just stay in the park with my mom while you have your adventure.
No way!
That's right. It's not your fault, Shane. Don't worry. There's got to be more than one way to get to Ebbets Field together. Maybe we can find the nearest subway entrance and take the subway there.
Great idea, Lauren. The New York City subway has been around since 1904 and moves people all around New York.
Wait, no. The subway is a problem for me, too. The subway is deep underground, and to get to the station, you need to go down lots and lots of stairs. I've only been on the subway once with my wheelchair, and that time my dad had to carry me down the stairs and my mom followed, dragging the wheelchair. Oh, I shouldn't have gotten my hopes up. It was really a fun idea, but I'm afraid we won't be able to go on this adventure after all.
No, we can't give up now. On our past adventures, we've blasted to the moon and visited the desolate ice desert of Antarctica. Surely there must be something that we can do to get Shane to Ebbets Field. But what?
Well, what kinds of transportation are available to us? We tried taxi cars and subways. What about airplanes? The Wright brothers made their first flight in 1903, so airplanes would have been around in 1949, right?
Well, yes, but Ebbets Field isn't that far away. Reader, what other kinds of transportation might we be able to find to get Shane to Ebbets Field?
Reading Bug, look. I think we're standing at a bus stop. And the bus heading right this way has a sign on the front that says, Ebbets Field! What great luck!
A bus? Of course! Let's hop on.
Nope, that's your third strike, guys. There's simply no way the bus driver is going to let me on the bus. It's too much of a hassle. Sorry to make you stop, Mr. Driver. My friends and I were just beginning to walk back home.
Heading back home? Because you think helping you get on this bus would be too much of a hassle? For me? It's no hassle at all. I'm a dad myself, and I wouldn't consider leaving you behind. What's your name, dear?
I'm Shane.
Heading to Ebbets Field to see the game, Shane? Well, you got just as much right to get to that ball game as anyone else. It's going to be just one moment, folks. I'm going to get this princess up onto the bus. Hang tight. Okay, young lady, here we go. Just grab my shoulders, and I'll get you up onto the bus and slip you into the seat right behind me. You two, can you pull the chair up behind?
Reader, what do you think? Can we get Shane's wheelchair onto the bus? Great! Yes, sir, I think we can do it.
Excellent. Follow me, then. Great work.
There's a lock on the back wheels of my chair to keep it from rolling around when it's not in use. Just push that handle down right there. That's right.
There's no need to pay for this ride. It's on me. Bugs are free anyway, and the rest of you can ride as my guests. Say, where are your seats at the ballpark today?
Well, we don't actually have any tickets yet. We were planning to get to the game early and buy tickets.
That may be a problem. The Dodgers have been pretty hot so far this year, and games have been selling out. I'd be surprised if there were any tickets left for today's game.
No tickets? Oh no. I've wanted to go to a Dodgers game for so long. I'm sure I'm Jackie's biggest fan, and I've just got to tell him what he has meant to me and thank him.
Don't cry, Shane. We'll think of something. We haven't come this far to turn back now. I'm not sure how we're going to do it, but I promise we'll see Jackie Robinson play baseball today.
Lauren, what if we snuck in? I read in The Greatest Ballpark Ever, Ebbets Field and the Story of the Brooklyn Dodgers by Bob McGee, that sometimes kids were able to sneak through the open service gates, where the vendors were delivering food before the game started. Once inside, they'd find a hiding place where they'd stay until the park started to fill up.
I don't know. It's a risky move. Look out the window to the left. There are 2 policemen standing in the middle of the service road entrance. And if you try to run through, you may get arrested.
You mean we're here? It's really Ebbets Field?
Oh my! Lauren, Reader, Shane, look! The stadium is an enormous building made out of red bricks that looks a little like the castle we saw on our trip to Camelot. It has 2 rows of arched windows and openings, and we just passed the home plate entrance, which is round and made of marble. The sign at the top of the entrance says Ebbets Field, and there's a giant American flag flying from the flagpole above it.
This is as far as I can take you, the service entrance to Ebbets Field. If you 2 can grab the wheelchair again and pull it off the bus, I'll carry Princess Shane and place her on her throne. Great work, everyone. I sure do hope you and your friends can find a way to get into the game today. And if you do, I'm happy to have been able to help. Stay safe.
Thank you so much for your help. Reader, grab Shane's chair and push with me. We've got to find a way in.
That's right. Despite great adversity, Jackie didn't ever give up.
Quickly, follow me. I'll distract the policemen guarding the service entrance, and you can push Shane inside. It looks like we're getting close to game time, so we've got to hurry. Ready, go!
Reader, look! The reading bug is buzzing around the policemen's heads. Now's our chance. Push with me!
Hey, you 3, stop! Where do you think you're going? Where are your tickets? You're not getting in this ballpark without tickets.
Sorry, I just couldn't distract them long enough.
Oh no!
Officer, we don't have any tickets, but we really need to get in to see the game today. We've come a really, really long way. My name is Lauren, and this is Shane, the reading bug, and our reader friend. We promised Shane we'd take her to the game. You see, she was supposed to see Jackie Robinson play in his first home game at Ebbets Field last year, but she missed it because she got sick. Jackie Robinson is her hero, sir, but unless we get to see him in the game today, she'll never get a chance to see him play live.
Lauren, reading bug, reader, thank you for your help, but I don't think this is going to work. Let's go. We gave it our best shot.
No need to cry, young lady. You're not in any trouble. But I'm under strict orders not to let anyone through without a ticket or a badge. We've had a lot of kids sneaking in this way lately. You're gonna need to turn around and skedaddle before I have to call your parents.
Wait, no, please, sir, you've got to let us through. It's why we're here today. Maybe this will help. It's a letter explaining what Jackie Robinson means to Shane, why he's her hero. Shane, Big Shane from the future, wrote this letter when she was a little older than you, but she never sent it to Mr. Robinson. Instead, she kept it with her to remind herself to stay positive and keep trying. Dear Jackie,
Nobody thought they'd see the day the great Jackie Robinson would get to play in a game of Major League Baseball. The greatest American pastime of them all. You could hit, you could catch, you could run, you could win. But none of that mattered for the color of your skin. Still, you never gave up on your dreams. And then Mr. Ricky put you on the team. You were strong, you were different, you were brave by being you. Thank you, Mr. Robinson, for helping me to be brave too. Jackie, I know what you had to bear. Being different, something you and I both share. Stuck in this chair, kids won't give me a shot. They taunt and they tease me like the teases you got. But when I felt lonely, I listened to your games and was ever inspired by the way you played. You never gave up and you never gave in. You kept playing your best and trying to win. You were strong, you were different, you were brave by being you. Thank you, Mr. Robinson, for helping me to be brave. too. Your bravery inspired bravery in me, so I tried to be a winner despite adversity. No matter all the times I swung and struck out too, I tried and tried again, tried to be like you. The more I kept on trying, the more I found success, and the teasing and the taunting mattered less and less. I want to thank you, Jackie, from the bottom of my heart, for always staying strong and so brave and smart. You were strong, you were different, you were brave by being you. Thank you, Mr. Robinson. Yes, thank you, Mr. Robinson. Thank you, Mr. Robinson, for helping me to be brave too.
That's a beautiful letter. And Jackie Robinson is a hero to me, too. But I'm afraid my hands are tied. I just can't let you in without a ticket, or I'll risk losing my job.
Oh, hey there, Joe. Not so fast. Young lady, I couldn't help overhearing your letter.
Lauren, Reader, Shane, look! It's Jackie Robinson!
Oh, hello, Mr. Robinson, sir. I was just sending this group back the way they came. They don't have any tickets for the game.
Joe, these folks don't need tickets. They, well, see, they work here.
They do?
Yeah, that's right, of course. These here are our Bat Boys for today's game. We gotta get them into the park and change into their uniforms.
Oh, man. Mr. Robinson, I'm so sorry, sir. I just didn't know. But this girl can't be a bad girl. She's in a chair. I just can't let her through if she hasn't paid for a seat.
Joe, what are you talking about? This princess doesn't need a ticket because she brought her own seat with her. Hey, Pee-wee, can you grab this chair and meet me in the clubhouse?
Sure, Jackie.
Here we go, young lady. You too, and your bug friend. Follow me.
Oh, Mr. Robinson, I'm not sure about this. I could lose my job if someone catches these kids without tickets.
Don't worry, Joe. You have my word. I'll escort these two to the locker room where they can change into their uniforms, and Pee-wee and I will get this young lady set up in the VIP section by the dugout. You don't need to worry about a thing.
Reader, Reading Bug, Shane! Can you believe our good luck? It's Jackie Robinson himself. And that must be Pee-wee Reese carrying Shane's chair. But did Mr. Robinson say we're going to be Bat Boys? That means we'll need to be on the field with the players, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's exactly what he said, Lauren. And being a Bat Boy isn't as easy as it may look. You'll need to clear bats and balls from around home plate, help the umpire get new balls when he needs them, and, most importantly, not get in anyone's way.
Yikes! That sounds like a lot. Before we get into uniform and onto the field, why don't I pause our adventure right here? Don't go anywhere. The Reading Bug and I will be right back in just 1 minute. Today's episode of Reading Bug Adventures was sponsored by Penguin Young Readers Group, a global leader in children's publishing, and the early reader biography, I Am Walt Disney, written by Brad Meltzer and illustrated by Chris Iliopoulos. Oh, hi, Reading Bug. You sure look cheery today.
Hi, Lauren. I am. I've been reading I Am Walt Disney, and it's got me humming Disney songs all day. It's easy to be in a great mood when you're daydreaming about Disney.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. Did you know I Am Walt Disney is the 18th picture book in the New York Times best-selling Ordinary People Change the World series, biographies about heroes of our time?
Of course I did, Lauren. I've read every one of them. This one is particularly great. It's a kid book about Walt Disney when he was a kid, and tells the story of how he makes dreams come true for himself and countless kids around the world.
Sounds like it's sure to inspire readers to make their own dreams come true.
That's right. Did you hear that, reader? You can make your dreams come true, too. You should definitely pick up this inspiring read.
You can purchase I Am Walt Disney and any of the fun-friendly books in this illustrated biography series at thereadingbug.com or your local independent bookstore. Thanks to Penguin Young Readers for their support. Reader, hi! Welcome back! I'm so glad to see you. We've got a lot of work to do as Bat Boys for the Brooklyn Dodgers. And the game is just about to start. If you remember, Jackie Robinson himself led us into the ballpark today with our new friend, Shane.
Welcome back, Reader.
Shane is seated in her wheelchair right next to the home team's dugout. That's where we are, and what they call the covered spot on the field, where all the players and coaches wait during the game when they're not on the field. Jackie called the spot where Shane is sitting the VIP section, a special spot just for her. And look, I don't think Shane could be any more excited for the game to start.
Here comes Mr. Robinson now. I think he's got uniforms for us to wear.
That's right, Reading Bug. I'm sorry, I don't have anything in your tiny size, but Lauren, you and Reader can put these on. Bat Boys wear the same uniform as the players do, so you'll be dressed just like me today, in Dodgers blue and white. First, let's put on our white jerseys, trimmed in blue. Here, they've got Dodgers written in blue right across the front. Great job. Next, we'll climb into our white baseball pants. The pants come up to our calves, and now we can pull these long socks and blue stirrups up to meet the bottom of the pants. You're looking great. Next, put on your shoes. I think these are the right sizes. These shoes are pretty neat. They look like sneakers on top, but on the bottom, there are metal cleats to help us get traction on the grass or dirt of the baseball field. And finally, let's put on these baseball caps. They're blue with a white B in the center for Brooklyn. You look like Bat Boys now. And Miss Shane, I got you a cap and jersey to wear too.
Thank you, Mr. Robinson.
All of my friends call me Jackie, and you can too. Now, Lauren, Reader, because you'll be working as Bat Boys today, and will be close to home plate, I want you each to wear one of these once the game starts. It's a batting helmet to protect us from flying balls or bats while we are in the dugout or on the field.
It's sort of like a bicycle helmet, isn't it, Reader?
Now, Miss Shane, tell these new Bat Boys what they'll need to do during the game today.
Oh, of course, Mr. Jackie. A bat boy picks up the bats that baseball players leave on the ground after they finish their at-bats. You'll also need to clean the players' cleats and wash their batting helmets and run onto the field to grab any dead balls. Those are balls that are no longer in play. You'll need to watch the game very carefully to figure out what you need to do. And I can help, of course, by telling you what to do as the game goes on.
Perfect. And you'll also be mudding the baseballs.
Mudding the baseballs? What's that?
A pitcher can't use a brand new baseball. They're too slick to control. So the Bat Boys have got to rub all the baseballs with a special mud that take the factory gloss off the balls so they will fly like a used ball. You know, Lauren, I'm not sure that there are any Batgirls. You just might be the first one in Major League Baseball. Another baseball first.
That's amazing, Jackie. I'm really excited to help and nervous about messing anything up. I don't know as much about baseball as you or Shane.
Don't you worry. We'll make sure to help you understand what's going on, won't we, Shane?
We sure will.
Hey, here comes the rest of the team. That's Eddie Mixus and Spider Jorgensen, Pee Wee Reese and Gil Hodges. And those three play in the outfield. Dick Whitman, Carl Furillo, and Gene Hermansky. Team, meet today's Bat Boys and our guest of honor, Shane.
Here, here.
Listen, Lauren, they're starting to play the national anthem. During the Second World War, they started playing it before every baseball game. Remove your cap and place it on your heart while she sings.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. For the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare
we go, kid. Game's just getting started. We're the home team today, which means we take the field now, at the top of the inning. And then bat in the bottom after the visiting team gets 3 outs. I'll see you again at the bottom of the first.
Good afternoon, fans. Today we are at Ebbets Field for a game between our own Brooklyn Dodgers and the New York Giants. Every seat in the stadium is filled. I can't see an empty seat. You've got to love these hometown crowds. It's a perfect day for baseball. Let's give a big hand to the Dodgers starting lineup as they run onto the field. At catcher today is the great Gil Hodges. We've got a surprise today at first base. It's Mr. Jackie Robinson.
Lauren, reader, Jackie's not playing as well this year as he did in his first season in the major leagues. He usually plays second base, which is a much more athletic position. But he has had a slow start this year. He arrived at training camp overweight, and he's been moved to first base until he starts doing better.
Eddie Mixis will be playing second base, and Spider Jorgensen will take third. Pee Wee Reese is at shortstop, and we've got Dick Whitman in left field, Carl Furillo in center field, and Gene Hermansky in right. And pitching for your Brooklyn Dodgers today, Harry Taylor on the mound.
Lauren, reader, since the Giants are batting first, you won't need to do much yet. Their bat boy will take care of any bats and balls left at the plate. Grab a new ball and start mudding it up, and watch the game.
Thanks, Shane.
Strike one.
Okay, reader. Let's each take a baseball and start getting it dirty with these rags and bucket of dirt.
Strike two.
Yuck. This isn't a very glamorous job, is it? But it's a great way to see a baseball game right up close.
Strike three.
What just happened?
Our pitcher, Harry Taylor, just struck out the Giants' first batter in 3 pitches. Looks like Taylor is on fire today.
Great! I hope we get to see the Dodgers win today. After all, we're on the team.
Wow, great catch by the center fielder. Who's that?
Carl Furillo, 2 outs.
Shane, Jackie has not been doing as well as he did last year. Do you think it's because he gained weight in the off-season, like you mentioned?
Well, sure, that's probably part of it, but I think he's also having a hard time dealing with the hostility that he faces from fans, players, and even some of his own teammates. Last year, some of the players said they don't want him on the team, even though he played so well. And other teams have threatened to cancel games if Jackie is playing. When he's on the road with a team, he can't even stay in the same hotel as the rest of his team because, like Major League Baseball teams, the hotels in most of the country are also segregated.
That means people are separated or divided by race, right?
That's right, Reading Bug. In most parts of the country, Black people like Jackie can't stay in the same hotels where white Americans stay. Baseball is a team sport, but Jackie has got to be lonely, and I sure know what that feels like. Half of my friends stay away from me now because they think I might still be contagious, and the other half make fun of me because I'm in a wheelchair. Another out! That's 3 outs! On to the bottom of the first inning where the Dodgers get to bat.
Hey, kid. What did you think of the first inning?
Amazing! Great job out there, Jackie. Taylor brought the heat today, didn't he? A 1-2-3 inning. Just what we want to see.
A 1-2-3 inning? What's that?
That's when the pitcher faces only 3 batters in an inning, and he gets them all out. Oh, and great job on that catch, Mr. Furillo.
Thanks, kid. Hey, Jackie, this girl might be our good luck charm.
Let's see how the rest of the game goes, guys. I'm leadoff batter, so I'm the first one up. Hey, Bat Boy, can you hand me that bat there?
Sure thing, Jackie. Here you go.
First at the plate for your Brooklyn Dodgers, it's Jackie Robinson.
Come on, Jackie! Come on, Jackie!
Go back to the Negro League. Hey, 42. It's time for you to hang up your spikes and get out of town.
You can't hit, you can't play. You're a bum, Jackie Robinson.
Wow, listen, reader. Even in his home stadium in Brooklyn, people are yelling not nice things at him.
Yeah, and it's even worse when the Dodgers are on the road. Don't listen to them, Jackie. Get a hit! Get us started!
Lauren, Reader, look! Jackie Robinson is stepping up to the plate for his first at-bat. He's swinging his bat slowly above his shoulder, waiting for the pitch. And, whoa!
Hey, did you see that? The pitcher just threw the ball so close to Jackie's head that Jackie had to fall to the ground to avoid being hit.
I read that happened to Jackie pretty often, especially in his first few years in the majors. The other team is trying to intimidate him. Look, the pitcher and some of the players are even laughing and taunting Jackie.
Wow. No wonder he's in a slump. It's gotta be really hard to concentrate on hitting when everyone is making fun of you and calling you names.
Jackie's taking a pretty long time to get up and dust himself off. Do you think he's okay?
I'm not sure. But look over there at Pee-wee. He's looking at Jackie, rubbing his chin, and then putting his hands over his ears. That's odd, and he sure looks funny. What do you think he's doing?
Well, it looks like he's giving Jackie signs.
Signs?
Yes, since they can't yell to each other without the other team overhearing, baseball teams use elaborate signs to tell players where to go, what to do, what pitches to throw, and lots of other things. Each team has their own signs, and they change them constantly so the other team can't figure out what they're saying. But usually, only coaches and catchers give signs to the players, so I'm not sure what Pee-wee is doing. Excuse me, Mr. Reese, what are you doing?
All this? Just a sign I invented with Jackie to remind him that no matter how bad things get, he's got to keep his chin up and keep his rabbit ears down.
Rabbit ears? What's that?
Rabbit ears means a player who hears the fans' jeers and lets them get to him, resulting in more mistakes.
That's right, kid. Jackie's got one job, to play great baseball. I don't want any of that other stuff to get in the way. That's why he's here playing with the rest of us, because he's one of the greats. Want to help me remind him of that? Here, do what I do.
Reader, Shane, let's make signs for Jackie with Pee-wee Reese. Do what he tells us to do.
Use your right hand and rub the front of your chin in a circle. Great. That means keep your chin up, pal. Now, place your hands over your ears. Exactly. That means get those rabbit ears down. I think he saw us. Look.
Yeah, look. He's smiling and stepping back into the batter's box. Go, Jackie!
Go, Jackie!
Go, Jackie!
Strike one.
Ugh. A strike? He shouldn't have swung at that pitch. I think the taunts from the other team are really distracting him.
Strike two.
Another strike. Oh no. One more and he'll be out.
Strike three. You're out.
Oh no. He struck out. And he didn't even swing at that last pitch. Lauren, Reader, look. Jackie looks really sad. Quickly, get out there and take his helmet and bat and see if you can cheer him up.
Okay, Reader, follow me. Jackie, hey! I'll take that bat and helmet from you. Thanks. Now, don't let those players get you down. Trust me, we know you'll ride out this slump and find your swing again.
Hey, that's nice of you to say, but I just don't know. You know, I was Rookie of the Year last year, the best new player in the league. But now I can't even seem to hit an easy pitch right down the middle of the plate. Maybe all this noise is getting to me after all. It's a good thing the rest of the team's doing better than me. Here comes Spider. Hopefully he can pick me up. Let's head back to the dugout.
Next at the plate, it's Spider Jorgensen.
A base hit. Go Dodgers! Go Spider! Look, Spider's at first base now. Hopefully we can get him around to score.
Lauren, Reader, run out there and grab Spider's bat at the plate so Hermansky can hit next.
Okay, let's go, Reader.
Batting third for the Dodgers, it's Gene Hermansky.
Ball one.
Boy, I hope Gene can stick it to that pitcher with a great hit here. If I could, I'd have told that pitcher exactly what I think of him when he tried to knock me down.
Well, why didn't you, Jackie?
Oh, Jackie can't do nothing like that. People are looking for any excuse to send him back to those Negro leagues, and a sharp tongue or angry fist may be just the thing to send him there. If I want to yell or brawl or get thrown out of the game, there's nothing anyone's gonna do about it. but Jackie's got to watch his back and be on his best behavior.
And it's a walk for Hermansky. Runners on first and second now.
Yeah, if they send me away, I may be the first and last black ball player. If I want to keep this door open for other players like me, I've got to go along with the program, no matter what they throw at me.
Next up, Pee Wee Reese.
Give that pitcher your best shot, Pee Wee.
Always.
Did you know that Pee-wee's real name is Harold Henry Reese? He got his nickname Pee-wee because he was a champion marbles player. And Pee-wee is another word for a small marble. Pee-wee's a pretty good home run hitter, so let's hope he hits a 4-bagger today and gets Spider and Hermansky around to score.
I read that Pee-wee and Jackie were really good friends, even though they didn't start off that way. Pee-wee is a popular player, and his support for Jackie made a real difference. Once Pee-wee stood up for Jackie, other Dodgers started to stand up for him too.
That's wonderful. You can tell they're friends by the way they encourage and support one another. And the signs Pee-wee gave to Jackie really seemed to help him.
Yes, it reminds me of one of my very favorite books, One by Catherine Otoshi. The book is about Red, a hothead who likes to pick on Blue. The other colors didn't like the way Red treated Blue, but they were afraid to stand up to Red. So things got worse until one friend finally takes a stand and shows the others that it just takes one person to stand up for someone who is being bullied. Pee-wee was the one player who stood up for Jackie, and just like in One, it made a difference with the rest of the team, and the fans too.
Run, Pee-wee! Run, run, run! Oh no. Double play. The inning is over.
Double play?
That's when the team on defense, the Giants, gets 2 outs in 1 play. When the shortstop got the ball, he threw it to the second baseman to get Hermansky out. Then the second baseman threw it to first to get Pee-wee by a step. 3 outs for the Giants now, so the score is 0-0, and we're on to the top of the second inning and the Giants' next at-bat.
Sorry, Jackie. I really wanted to hit one over the fence off that pitcher for you.
You'll get him next time, Pee-wee. We've still got 8 more innings.
The Dodgers are back in the field, and Harry Taylor is back on the pitching mound. Let's hope he's as good this inning as he was in the last one. Oh no, a hit!
Shane, Reader, look, it's a high fly ball. And Jackie is chasing it from first base. And he's coming right this way. Out of the way, everyone. Reader, move it. Shane, oh no. In her chair, Shane can't go anywhere. She can't get out of the way.
The ball is heading foul. Shane, look up. I think it's heading right for you.
Hey kid, watch out. That ball is coming your way.
Don't worry, Jackie. I've got it. I've got it. I've got it!
Great catch, kid. Any team would be lucky to have you. Hang on to that ball and I'll get the guys to sign it after the game.
Thanks, Jackie. Okay.
Great catch, Shane. I thought you were going to get clobbered, but instead you made a really impressive catch.
Oh no, look. That Giants hitter hit the ball deep into the field, and Carl Furillo is chasing it. Meanwhile, the Giants player is running past first base and over to second. A double.
It's okay. Let's get these next outs. Come on, Dodgers!
With a runner on second, the Giants are threatening to score, and there's no outs yet at all.
Just like Jackie, our pitcher, Harry Taylor, had a great season last year. He won 10 out of 15 games and had 2 shutouts. But this year, Taylor has been struggling, and there have been rumors that the Dodgers may send him back to the minor leagues if he can't pull out of his slump. He looked so good in the first inning, but this inning isn't starting off well. Oh no! Another hit! Hey!
Lauren, Peter, did you see that? After getting his hit, the runner slid right onto first base, trying to hit Jackie's leg. Usually, the runners don't slide into first. They run past it. That's the only base where you're allowed to run past. I think he was trying to hit Jackie's leg on purpose.
And now look, he's saying something to Jackie. And the other players on his team are joining in with jeers and taunts.
You can't hit, you can't field. Why don't you go back home, 42, you bum?
Yeah, you'll never belong here.
Jackie looks sad and mad, but he's not saying anything back. Yet.
Don't listen to them, Jackie. Keep your chin up. Hey, look! Pee-wee is leaving his position at shortstop and walking this way, towards Jackie.
That's enough of that. Look, you got a problem with Jackie, then you've got a problem with me.
Pee-wee's got his arm around Jackie's shoulder and the Giants players are backing off.
You were right, Reading Bug. Sometimes it just takes one.
Okay then, let's just play ball, everyone. Get back to the ball game. Shake it off, Jackie. We've got this.
Thanks, Pee-wee.
That was a little scary. If that player had hit Jackie's leg like he wanted to, he could have injured him really badly.
Unfortunately, a lot of players tried to get Jackie out of the major leagues by injuring him on the field. So in addition to having to play great baseball, Jackie constantly had to be on high alert for dirty plays like that one.
Come on, Dodgers, get him! Yes! Double play!
That's right, Lauren. Pee-wee got the player who tried to hurt Jackie out at second base. Then he threw the ball to Jackie for the out at first. Unfortunately, though, the first hitter in the inning, the one who hit the double, came around to score. The score is now 1-0 with the Giants leading. Good news is, at least there are 2 outs and no one is on base. 1 more out, and we're back to hitting. Go Dodgers!
Go Dodgers!
Yes, a quick ground ball to Spider at third. That's when the ball is hit on the ground instead of in the air. Spider threw it to Jackie at first base for the out. That's 3 outs in the inning. Time to get that run back with some great hitting. Great job at first, Jackie!
Thanks, kid. But these guys just don't want me here. Did you see that slide into the base? I don't know. Sometimes I just don't think I've got it in me to be the first black player up here. It's just so hard. I want to be here, of course, but sometimes I wonder if all this is worth it. Maybe the majors aren't ready for a player like me. Maybe they never will be. Or maybe I'm just not ready for the majors.
Don't say that, Jackie. You're such an inspiration to me and so many other people, young and old, black and white, everywhere. I know you heard a little bit of my letter before, but can we read it to you again?
Yeah, of course you can, kid.
Lauren, can you help me?
Of course, Shane.
Dear Jackie, nobody thought they'd see the day the great Jackie Robinson would get to play in a game of Major League Baseball. The greatest American pastime of them all. You could hit, you could catch, you could run, you could win. But none of that mattered for the color of your skin. Still, you never gave up on your dreams. And then Mr. Ricky put you on the team. You were strong, you were different, you were brave by being you. Thank you, Mr. Robinson, for helping me to be brave too.
I work and I struggle to maintain my poise, but it's harder and harder to push through all the noise. I'm the target of everyone's ire, so I'm thinking it's time to retire. You're out!
Jackie, I know what you have to bear. Being different, something you and I both share. Stuck in this chair, kids won't give me a shot. They taunt and they tease me like the teases you got. But we're strong, we are different. You are brave by being you. Thank you, Mr. Robinson, for helping me to be brave too.
Yes, but some of these fans are outrageous, and I'm tired of trying to be courageous in the face of their anger and their jeers. I go home every night alone with my tears. It's hard to pretend that their words do not hurt me, and even my talent has begun to desert me.
No matter all the times I swung and struck out too, I tried and tried again, tried to be like you.
We are strong.
We are different. You are brave by being you.
You're out.
Thank you, Mr. Robinson, for helping me to be brave too. Because you are so brave, we can be brave too.
And I can keep my chin up thanks to all of you.
I'm just a child, but I think you should know there's lots of kids like me who admire you so.
You are so right, you've been right all along. Thanks for helping me see, though I long to belong. Just like you, in your chair I need to fight to ensure we can all achieve equal rights.
We are strong.
We are different. You can be brave by being you.
Thank you, Mr. Robinson. Yes, thank you, Mr. Robinson. Thank you, Mr. Robinson, for helping me to be brave too.
You're right, kid. Thanks for the pep talk. No point in letting this stuff get to my head. I've got a more important mission to think about. Giving kids like you and kids that look like me hope and inspiration for a better future.
Jackie, look! Harry Taylor just got a base hit, and the bases are loaded with 2 outs.
Look alive, Jackie. You're up. Now's the time to show the Giants pitcher what you're made of. Not with words or punches, but with a monster hit.
Hey, Bat Boys, hand me a bat and helmet.
Yes, sir. Jackie. Here.
Shane, is that you? Shane! Look, honey, she's here at the ball game.
Oh, sweetie. Are you okay?
Mom, Dad, what are you doing here?
Well, when I told your father where Lauren, the reading bug, and your new reader friend were taking you, he insisted we come along. You know how much he loves the Dodgers and Jackie Robinson. We ran into your friend Joe, the police officer, outside, and you made quite an impression, young lady, and he let us in and told us where we could find you.
Is that a foul ball?
It sure is. And the team is going to sign it for me.
She caught it. It was incredible.
Shh. Everyone, quiet. Jackie's at the plate and we don't want to distract him. There are 2 outs and the bases are loaded. That means there's a Dodger on every base. If Jackie gets a hit here, we can tie the ball game, or better.
Strike one.
Ugh, a strike. Come on, Jackie.
Come on, Jackie.
Strike two.
You're a no-good bum, number 42.
Oh no, another strike. One more strike and he'll be out, and the inning will be over.
Lauren, Reader, Reading Bug. He needs to keep his chin up and get those rabbit ears down. Let's send him Pee-wee's signs. First, rub your chin with one hand. Mom and Dad, you do it too. That means keep your chin up. Great! Now, cover your ears with your hands. That means keep those rabbit ears down. I think he sees us. Look!
Shaney, remember the cheer we do in the hospital every time Jackie was at the plate?
Of course I do, Dad.
Think it might help? It always seemed to give good luck when we yelled it at the radio.
Yeah, let's give it a try. Everyone, repeat after us.
42 is his number. 42 is his number. Jackie Robinson is his name.
Jackie Robinson is his name.
Even though we're mixed up,
Even though we're mixed up,
we're gonna win this game.
we're gonna win this game.
Addy, 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 ah.
Addy, 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 ah.
Addy, 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 oh.
Addy, 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 oh.
Hit that ball and go, go, go.
Hit that ball and go, go, go.
All the way to Buffalo.
All the way to Buffalo.
Look, a hit! It's a huge fly ball that's going back.
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 A home run! Not just any home run, a grand slam! That's when you hit a home run with the bases loaded, scoring 4 runs with one swing of the bat. Go, Jackie! The Dodgers lead 4-1.
How about that hit? Shane, Lauren, Reader, Reading Bug, I don't think I could have done it without you. I saw your signs and remember what you told me in that letter. And when I heard your cheer, it really picked me up. Ooh-wee! That was fun!
Hey, pal, great hit. But we still got 7 more innings to go. Let's say we keep this hot streak alive, teammate.
You got it. Thanks for always having my back out there.
Don't mention it.
Shane, Jackie, as much as we'd love to stay for the rest of the game, I'm afraid the Reading Bug and I need to get our reader friend back home. It's getting late, and this adventure has already taken a really long time. And now that Shane's mom and dad are here, they can make sure Shane gets home safely, too.
Shane and Jackie, you've both really inspired us today. Keep up all the great work. And Jackie, I'm sure you're going to break out of this slump and have a long Major League Baseball career in front of you. A chance to inspire millions and to change the game forever.
I won't soon forget any of you. Goodbye.
Goodbye, and thanks for this magnificent adventure. It was truly a dream come true.
Look, reader, the Reading Bug is opening her book bag, and it's getting bigger and bigger, big enough to fit us all inside.
Is everybody ready? After a long day of baseball, let's all flap our wings and fly back home together. Hop 3 times with me, then into my book bag. Here we go. 1 hop, 2 hops, 3 hops, and we're in.
We've had a big adventure within our book bag, and I think we saved the day. We'll see you next time. Goodbye, book bag. Now it's time to fly away.
Whoa! Just like that, Ebbets Field is disappearing as we head back home.
Lauren, I read in Jackie Robinson, He Led the Way by April Jones Prince, that Jackie did break out of his slump. He wound up playing for the Dodgers for 10 years, and in 1949, he was voted the National League's most valuable player. He helped the Dodgers make it to the World Series 6 times.
Wow, what an incredible career. Did the Dodgers ever win the World Series with Jackie on the team?
Oh, yes, Lauren. Jackie helped them win in 1955, the second to last year he played Major League Baseball. By the time Jackie retired, there were almost 40 black players on different teams across the major leagues. And in 1962, Jackie Robinson was the very first black player voted into the Baseball Hall of Fame.
He really was an amazing man who continued to work as an advocate for civil rights long after he retired from baseball. Although he died in 1972, Jackie Robinson's legacy of advocacy for civil rights and education lives on through the Jackie Robinson Foundation, which offers educational and leadership programs for students of color.
If you enjoyed today's adventure and want to read more about Jackie Robinson or baseball, you can read any of the books in my book bag. A complete list can be found at thereadingbug.com/adventures. Hey, we're back!
You're right. We're all back home.
And look, there's Shane again. We're back in the present. Shane, hello! We're back, and what an adventure!
Oh, yes, it was wonderful. One of the great memories of my lifetime. Thank you. After Jackie's grand slam and after you left, the Dodgers won the game 6-1. And look, the team gave me this.
A baseball?
Yes, it's the foul ball I caught. And look, it is signed by every player on the team, including Jackie. It's my most prized possession. Thank you all so much.
Reader, today was incredible. We got to sit in the dugout of a Major League Baseball game and meet Jackie Robinson and other famous Dodgers.
We were also able to witness a momentous event in American history as Major League Baseball started down the difficult path to complete integration.
And we helped Shane accomplish her dream of getting to see Jackie Robinson play.
I'll never know for sure, but I think Jackie may have benefited from hearing my letter, too. I could never have done any of it without you. Thank you.
Reader, great work today. You helped prove that nothing is impossible, and that with dreams, hard work, and perseverance, we can accomplish anything.
When you're a reader, you're a leader. You're ready to learn about everything as you grow. You'll show this world that you can be anything. You could write a book or fly a plane, build a house with a giant crane. Whatever you do, one thing will be true. There's nothing you can't do. You can see it through just by being you. 'Cause you're a reader, you're a leader, you're ready to learn about everything as you grow. You'll show this world that you can be anything. You could sing your way into a Broadway show. Don't let anyone tell you no. Whatever you do, one thing will be true. There's nothing you can't do. You can make your dreams come true just by being you.
Thank you for adventuring with us today, reader. It's time to go now, but I can't wait to see you on our next Reading Bug adventure. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
It's a Reading Bug adventure. There's lots of fun in store. Just inside our book bag, there's new places to explore. Grab your crayons and paper and your imaginations too. The Reading Bug and I can't wait to share our trip with you.
Today's episode of Reading Bug Adventures was sponsored by Penguin Young Readers Group, a global leader in children's publishing, featuring If I Built a School by Chris Van Dusen. Thanks to Penguin Young Readers Group for their support, and thank you for joining our adventure today. I'm Lauren Savage, and today's adventure was an original story written by Diane and Brandon Savage. This episode was performed by me, Chloe, Diane, Caitlin, John, and Brandon Savage, Donna Liu, Rob DeCruz, Heather McDill, Dan Shern, and Gary Stanford. Original music was written by me, Diane Savage, and Ross Gruet. And sound mixing and mastery was by Resonate Recordings. The Reading Bug is a family-owned independent bookstore in California, and we're passionate about educating, entertaining, and engaging children of all ages. Learn more about us at thereadingbug.com and our personalized subscription box service at readingbugbox.com. And please support passion, expertise, and creativity in children's literature by continuing to shop with us or other local independent bookstores. Thank you. Goodbye.